Oh boy. So you're going to start a business or you have a business, like a storefront business, particularly a restaurant. What would I do as a business owner of 32 years if I owned a struggling restaurant or a restaurant that wasn't really getting enough business? Okay. So like I said, I've been in business 32 years. I have mobile businesses. But I see this particular restaurant in my town that no one's ever in this damn restaurant. Literally, I mean, it's bad. I mean, I think I saw a couple in there once, and it's saying it's a brand new restaurant, and I'm like, wow, they're screwed. So, what would I do if I owned a restaurant or any kind of storefront, whether it be a mechanic shop or an embroiderer or a ice cream place or a cafe or I don't know, any place with a storefront that you need people to come to you. In this case, it's a restaurant. Well, if I'm the restaurant owner, you got to put up money to advertise, 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 and more advertise. Obviously, you have to have a good product, right? You can't make food that tastes like fucking rat poison and expect people to want to eat there. That's now assuming that this place is good, and I'm sure it's good. I mean, listen, you got a lot of places out there. I go to restaurants every day almost. It's like okay, but they do other things that make people want to come in. So let's assume the food is okay, uh, but maybe it's not in the best location or something's going on. Well, number one, yeah, this particular restaurant's in a bad location actually. There's not parking easily accessible, and they're already here, so they're kind of screwed in that department. So if you're looking to get a cafe or a restaurant, make sure you got a great location, meaning not just on paper, because on paper you could say, well, 50,000 cars drive through, yeah, but can the cars easily park? And Americans don't want to walk more than 3 feet. So this restaurant in my town has parking, but it's like 50 feet away. Americans are not walking 50 feet. Like the parking has to be right up against the restaurant. Period. Or it has to be a shit ton of pedestrian traffic, which is also not, even though there's a sidewalk at this restaurant. So it's in a weird location. They already bit the farm on that one. But here's what I would do: social media, social media, social media. It's low cost or cheap. This place doesn't even have social media. I would get social media, your Instagram, your Facebook minimum. That's great because you get two for one. Instagram and Facebook are the same company. And then maybe you could do a TikTok. But anyways, I would do social media minimum twice a day. Doesn't have to be, Broadway or Hollywood level social media, but something. Get a presence out there. And every time you do something, you got to give people a reason to come in. So 2% off coupon, 10% off coupon, buy one, get one free, blah, 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 all the time, okay? Twice a day. Or hire someone to do it if you don't do it yourself. A monkey could do it. It's easy. Second, so that's twice a day, 7 days a week. Okay, second, I would do postcards. Restaurant, usually any restaurant pulls from about 5 mile circumference from where they are. So I would blanket postcards or, valid packs or, you know, mail coupons to people's homes, businesses, whatever. Again, yeah, give them a call, give them a reason to call you or stop in. So 10% off or buy one, get one free. Postcards twice a month. Every other week, postcards going out. Cost money? Hell yeah. But you got to give it a shot. I would advertise in the local newspapers, even though people really don't really read newspapers anymore. It's cheap nowadays, and falling asleep already, and people read it. I would say also got to give out free samples. Maybe do some free advertising with your food. Businesses that are in the area. Oh, look at the law firm. Hey, we're bringing you over some blah 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 we made. And here's some coupons. I would call news and media to maybe do some reporting on you. The stores that are near you, even if they're down the road, work with them to do cross promotions for your business. You have to be active advertising it. You can't just say, well, I opened the store. That's good enough. No, you can't say, well, I did advertise. How many times? Yeah, we did 2 advertises. Nobody's coming here. You can't. No, you have to advertise every day, twice a day, social media, and also build an email list. People come in to eat at your restaurant. Hi, can we sign you up with our frequent flyer list? Mail you a coupon every so often, like trap information, emails and phone numbers. We'd love to put you on our customer list, whatever. They don't want it, they don't want it, but at least ask. a relationship, not transactionship. It's not just here's your food, fuck you. It's, wow, thank you so much for coming. Here's an extra coupon, and can we put you on our email list or our text list or whatever? Oh my God, sure. Especially if they like it, stuff like that. Leave me a review on Google, advertise on Google, things like that. You have to, if you don't know how to do it, hire someone, but it's very, very easy. If your restaurant's so slow, then you got the time to learn this stuff. It's very easy. I don't know. Tell me what you think out there, folks. What would you do if you had a struggling restaurant? Okay. Tony, over and out. Bye.